What's up YouTube? Colby back again. You know what it is. We got another car and I'm going to give you guys a good review. We got the 2020 Land Rover 110X in the silver Indus metallic colorway. But before we get into that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on these videos so we can keep bringing you guys some more car content. But before we also get into that, you got to give a huge shout out to Coast Auto. If you guys see any of these cars on our channel, finance, lease, new, used, whatever you guys need, make sure to hit out Coast Auto, North Vancouver, 1600 Marine Drive. All right, guys, let's hop right into this. This baby is turbocharged and electrically supercharged with a 3.0 liter, 6-cylinder, and guess what? 395 horsepower. That's right, 395 horsepower under this hood. This thing's called the Defender for a reason. Off-roading capabilities, 4-door. This baby is a beast. Whether you're driving through an actual jungle or the concrete jungle, this baby will get you through it. I want the Defender to take me through wherever I'm going, and I know I'm gonna be fine. So as I mentioned, silver Indus metallic colorway. It's classic, it's simple. The Land Rover has also made a name for itself with this two-tone color, which will be more evident from the side. But you know, I don't know if they invented it, the two-tone, but the Defender, the Land Rover, has made it its own. Let's take a look at the front. The first couple things you're gonna notice is the Defender, these big spaced out lettering, let everyone know on the road what you're driving. The classic Land Rover logo, and below this big plastic bumper, just giving it some more size, some more detail. Take a look up here, the first kind of decal. We got a 110, there you go, on the hood, on that black on black, just different material. And throughout this car, throughout this 4-door vehicle, guys, you're gonna see so much detail. Some people kind of get thrown off by it, but I like it on the Defender. Look at these little patterns they have with the decal, different kind of surface level, different material. There's so much detail in this car. It's almost overwhelming at times, but I like it. It means they took a lot of care into designing this vehicle. Take a look down here. We've got these big circle LED lights and the daytime lights right there. Below, the fog lamps. And you go see more of this design, more of this detail. You kind of got this little circle metallic grille with your fog lights right below. You got parking sensors integrated from the left side of the bumper all across the middle. Coast Auto, shout those guys out one more time. Over here, and if you notice this little bump here, if you guys want to clean your lights, you can do that from the inside of this vehicle. So that's the front of the vehicle. Take one last look of it before we go into these beautiful 20-inch alloy wheels. And if you look how thick this design is. We got 5, almost like a Patrick Star. Reminds me of Patrick Star, little starfish action down there. You got your Land Rover logo in the middle and these beautiful Land Rover red brakes in these 20-inch alloy wheels, the Patrick Star design. And let's take a look at this tread mark. Come closer here. Off-roading capabilities, beautiful big tires, and these fender flares extended over with these beautiful mud flaps down below as well. Like I said, this car isn't gimmicky at all. Everything is performance-based, from off-roading just to driving on the highway. And one last little Easter egg story here. This is an English car, I believe, so we got like a little Great Britain kind of flag on where you fill up your tires. Pretty cool, like that little touch of personality to the car. And down below, you get your Defender X model. They didn't overdo it too much with the X, and I don't mind that. Nice little logo. Let everyone know you got the X model. You can spend a little more cash, you know. Up here, like I said, with the Defender, off-roading capabilities is very customizable. You guys can add kind of things to the side, to the roof, whatever your off-roading needs. If you like camping, biking, whatever you guys need, it is so customizable. And here, you're gonna notice the two-tone colorway from the side. What's iconic, you see a two-tone on any SUV, you know it's like, oh, this thing's probably a Land Rover. So many cars have kind of copied that. Take a look at those roof rack, customizable, like I said, and all the way down back to the two-tone colorway, black. And you notice that it's kind of glossy down below here. I think that fits really well with the silver kind of metallic design. Once again, customizable. You get this kind of foldable ladder. You can attach what you want. On the other side, there's kind of like a box for some extra storage, but definitely pretty cool. Not gimmicky, like I said, but we'll come around to the back here. One of the cool first things you notice are these brake lights are actually blacked out. So when you turn it on, obviously it's gonna be red like a normal brake light, but it looks cool, kind of blends in when it's off. You get a giant spare tire here, kind of like the Jeeps do it. And you get some black tow hooks down below, as well as your integrated parking sensors. But back here, this is kind of like silver metallic-y. I kind of like the look of that. I wish they kind of used maybe more of that metallic because it's in the name. Another cool thing, the parking rear camera is not actually located here or near the lights. It's actually up here on this little shark fin. So that's pretty cool. You get a really good view, and we'll show you guys how good it looks in the camera inside. One last look, you got your Land Rover badge back here, and on these mud flaps, you get another Land Rover badge. And as I mentioned on the other side, it's gotta be a Defender if you got this side box. If you see a side box, you're like, oh, this guy's got a Defender. So iconic with the brand itself. You can purchase it through Land Rover, or many car dealerships in general carry these types of attachments. Below, you got your fuel tank on the passenger side. And overall, guys, that's pretty much the exterior of this car. Let's hop in, and I can't wait to show you guys this beautiful interior. All right, guys, as you can tell, we are in the back seat here. Tons of legroom, tons of headroom, especially as a taller male. My friend Adam Turn will have no problem sitting in the back here to have tons of room, especially your little kids. They're usually like the same size as him. Anyways, the first thing you're gonna notice, this beautiful brown interior and this kind of like wood design on the handle. Very nice, looking very clean. And this brown interior follows suit into these beautiful perforated leather seats, starting off black, goes into a cloth like up by the shoulders, then back to leather, and you get this beautiful brown perforated, very comfortable seats in the back. Middle seat, obviously, they gotta be a bit different. All black, cup holders hidden down below. Also, a cool thing here for the kids or whoever you got here, you actually got a hidden charger. There you go, 5 volts, you can fit in there. And I'm not even sure what's in there. I think it's another charging port. But yeah, like I said, guys, this Defender, I think the best word to describe it from the exterior to the interior, it's tactical. You got tons of little gadgets and stuff hidden. Very, very cool. It's kind of like an English spy. Some Austin Powers, I think, maybe something like that. I don't know, James Bond maybe more. But anyways, guys, here's the middle compartment back here for the back. So you got your airflows left and right, and these very cool dials, obviously to control the AC and everything. And down below, we got some more tactical kind of charging ports and some more of these cords. I'm not sure what these are, honestly. I think it's in just a different cord back here. But that's pretty much for the back seats. Let's hop in the front seats, check those out. Finally, in the driver's seat, the cockpit of this beautiful vehicle, you're gonna notice the brown interior and everything. But first, guys, let's give it a cold start for you guys. You can hear how it sounds. So right here, you get your stop button. We'll press that here. See how it starts off. These cool, good afternoon, thank you. These fully digital display from the driver right here. And over to I believe it's a 10-inch touchscreen. You got your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth setup. So clean. Great response time. I think I love the look of this overall. Very clean, tons of technology. As I'm sitting in the front seat, it is very driver's focused, driver centric. It's kind of slowly tilts a little bit, but tons of cool features. We got it on the settings page right here. Like I said, very responsive, but look how cool this font is. Very minimalistic, very clean. You got your Apple CarPlay, navigation, seats, climate, eco data. Let's check out the cameras. I mentioned very good quality on the rear view cameras. Take a look at that. You kind of get like a 3D model. Look, it shows the doors open. Close the door there. There we go. Look at that. That is very cool. You can rotate it around. I believe this is like an animation of it. Oh my gosh, it like zooms into different parts of the car. That's really cool. So we are parked right now. Let's see what else we can do. So off-roading, you kind of get a different view, and you get your axles and everything. And towing, you get a different view back there. Like I said though, very HD quality, very cool, different options. And yeah, that's pretty much it for there. We'll go back to the settings page. So we're back at the settings page. Apple CarPlay, as I mentioned, you've got a valet mode, your eco data, 4x4, towing trailers, Alexa, weather. Let's check the weather out. What do we got here today going on in beautiful North Vancouver? Here you go. Wow, I actually like that display. Cloudy, hourly, get your 5-day. Very cool forecast on there. Like I said, very tactical. And as I mentioned, down below, you can control all your options, all your AC, climate zone, dual climate zone options from these very cool dials, which kind of show the temperature on there right there. The gear shifter is up here, very kind of small, but like I said, it's tactical. It fits with this vehicle. And guys, you're never gonna run out of charging ports. Look how many, we got a USB-C, USB, and this other, I think maybe it's just a British thing. I don't know, they got that everywhere. You got your cup holders up here, a charging pad down here, extra storage space all along this beautiful wood kind of design that is on the handlebars, as I mentioned in the back. The beautiful brown interior up here and this Defender logo. And what do we got, guys? Another charging port? Geez, you guys are never gonna have a dead phone in this car, that's for sure. Finally, at last, we got this Defender steering wheel. Just, you know, it kind of goes with the vibe of the car, kind of a little bit bulky, tactical. You got your buttons up here and a simple little Defender logo right there. And finally, we got Meridian sound. Let me see that right there. Meridian surround sound. Obviously can't play too much music for you guys. Maybe we'll play a little sneak preview while we take this on a drive. But high quality sound. And I forgot to mention this beautiful moonroof that extends all the way from the front to the back. Guys, this car, very tactical. So many different options, so many things you can customize, you can add, you can change however you want it. And at the end of the day, it's got 395 horsepower. It's gonna be a fun vehicle to drive, whether you're off-roading or just going on the highway. All right, guys, that's gonna conclude the video on the 2020 Defender 110X. Definitely one of the coolest cars I've done recently. So many cool features, attachments, customizable. If you guys wanna see a POV drive, check our channel. I believe last month we did one on this beautiful vehicle, so check that out for sure. If you guys want to see me do another POV drive, or you just want to see me talk about it while we go, make sure to comment that on the video and I'll bring you that video as soon as we can. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I do the next car.